This is Jenna Marbles. She has hosted a popular YouTube channel for young women for the past decade. Her vacuous content has instructed young and impressionable girls in their teens and early 20s to sleep around, delay motherhood, and to overall be a crass and terrible person. Jenna posted a video a few weeks ago, which she has since deleted, canceling herself. It has come out during the midst of this wave of cancel culture in the media, wherein celebrities who have committed sins in their past that society has deemed reprehensible are losing their careers due to societal pressures that are coercing their employers to fire them. These sins include, but are not limited to, participating in blackface or something resembling it, criticizing women, minorities, or LGBT folk, and making jokes about a protected class, i.e. women, minorities, or LGBT folk. In Jenna's apology video, she apologizes for the injustices that she committed in the past. In my opinion, this is Jenna's coping mechanism for hitting the wall.
All right, so I get it. Feel like we're at a time where we are purging ourselves of anything and everything toxic. And I'm being requested that I address things that I've done in my past.
It's interesting she said purge, which is a religious concept. Cancel culture is the left's new facet to their religion. First, there's environmentalism that represents the flood aspect of the Bible, white privilege that represents original sin, masculinity which represents malevolent forces, and now there's cancel culture, wherein the left purges or asks for forgiveness of past sins, like Catholic confessional.
It offends them now. And if that's the case, where people will watch something and be offended now, I don't want it to exist. So I've privated a lot of my old content because I just don't want anyone to feel upset about anything. I don't want to contribute to that. I don't care.
She doesn't want to upset anyone, not because she has a newfound sense of morality, but because women don't like to rock the boat. I assume that the flood of critical comments about her past videos have a serious effect on her psyche. This is a result of a woman without a strong masculine figure in her life to remind her that she's 33 and should be raising children, not playing celebrity on the internet.
This is the fact that there are people that were offended that I did blackface as Nicki Minaj in 2011, and I'll show you the clip. Incredibly cringy and embarrassing. This is private. It has been private for quite some time, but it looks like this.
Nicki Minaj next to me, and then there's Roman, who's very.
And I do just want to tell you that it was not my intention to do blackface. This is the end of the video where I took my wig off. I don't know how else to say this, but it doesn't matter, because all that matters is that people were offended and it hurt them. And for that, I am so unbelievably sorry.
This is peak feminist comedy right here. Jenna became famous because she appealed to so many young women, and this is the content they watched. In the nascent men's movement such as MGTOW or the Red Pill movement, the content men consume is enlightening, informative, researched, and encourages self-discipline and achievement. This is the kind of content millennial women consume.
The next thing I would like to apologize for is a video that I posted in 2012 and made private shortly thereafter. This was one of the hardest years of my life, and I made a video that came across unbelievably slut-shamey, and I'm sorry. I just fucked up. I ranted about girls that ran around and slept around, and that's wrong. I had a lot of internalized misogyny, I feel like, at that time in my life, and I'm sorry.
Wow, internalized misogyny. A fabricated invisible force feminists and the left like to reference when a man, or a woman in this case, criticizes the modern woman's behavior and choices. This internalized misogyny bullshit is just a tool to shut down legitimate dialogue about the sad state of women. Oh, and also, leave it to a woman to apologize and still not take complete responsibility for her actions. but instead blame it on a made-up feminist term.
It does not reflect my attitude towards anyone in their bodies. And that's really been eating me up inside for a long time. And I just wanted to tell you I'm sorry if I ever made you feel bad about yourself or your choices or anything.
And here's the main problem of women in today's society. Our culture has made it a thought crime to shame the bad choices of women, which only allows this behavior to continue.
And that I love. And I just know that I'm doing my best. And I don't know, I try to just do what I can. And I'm not trying to let anyone down or hurt anyone or upset anyone. I'm just not. That being said, I've privated a lot of my old content. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to offend anyone. I don't. In case you guys haven't noticed, there's no sponsors on this channel. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Like, I'm literally just here to have a good time. And I don't think I'm having a good time. And it seems like maybe some other people aren't having a good time. So for now, I just can't exist on this channel. Hopefully I've taken down anything that would upset someone. And I hope you know that that's just not my intent. That's not what I ever set out to do, to hurt anyone's feelings or to make anyone feel bad. So I don't want to be like upset while I say this, so give me a second. So I think I'm just gonna move on from this channel for now. I don't know if that's forever. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I want to make sure that the things that I put into the world are not hurting anyone. And yeah, I'm just gonna stop for now or forever. I don't know. I will probably take this video down.
And again, this is what happens when a woman without a strong masculine man in her life gets caught up in her own emotions and subjectivity. Just like the emotional leftists today, Jenna is without objective and universal morality. As a result, Jenna and millennials like her form their morality from the ethos of the day, or whatever feels good. Therefore, you can get these types of movements, wherein something that was deemed okay by society one day can be evil the next. If you haven't noticed, which I'm sure you all have, Jenna has hit the wall, and I think ultimately this is what this apology is all about. No longer is she getting the attention or accolades that she used to when she was attractive. I'm sure for women, especially very attractive ones, when they are young and society never says no to them, they feel invincible. All of their choices and actions are validated by our simp culture. I can imagine it is a serious wake-up call when these women hit the wall and the accolades and validation ceases. And like so many of these aging feminists out there, they have a similar breakdown, like Jenna here, because society is rejecting them. This is a woman who is imploding in real life for the world to see. She is in her early 30s and nothing to show for in her life. Sure, she has amassed millions of followers and earned millions of dollars, but these material things do not satisfy women as they do men. She wants to be married with children. But society, public schools, and probably her mother has told her to delay these things. But her body is telling her differently. The unabating anxiety that is burgeoning within her right now is a signal from her conscience pleading with her to have children, or the opportunity will be lost forever. However, for most women in the West, it is more important to satisfy the opinions of others than to satisfy your own biological needs. Good luck, Jenna, on your new journey to the menopausal cat lady stage of your life.